Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on.
There's no licensing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that point. I think sometimes they, I don't know the inner workings of the business. I don't accuse them, but sometimes I think they are being greedy. Sometimes because of that, because you don't it's so much profit margin with them that because of those licenses, they don't have to pay those licenses. They own so many properties, it's insane. So I do feel that way sometimes.
They should give more to Transformers and G.I. Joes and stuff they created that we fell in love with. And I think they do it because they don't want to overshadow a Marvel Legends. You see a G.I. Joe with all this stuff, and then you see a Marvel Legends when you're like, damn, they couldn't give you something else. And I think that's the reason why. But make them a little cheaper then. Why? It is kind of greedy on Hasbro's part, if you ask me, and with that aspect, with them owning them licenses, especially Transformers.
I don't disagree with you guys. And I was looking up various Masterpiece figures, Ben, and Hound was always one of my favorites. And I looked up. Big Bad Toy Store has Hound in stock right now, and that Masterpiece Hound was $169.
Yeah,
right. And
their Masterpiece, not to cut you off, but just their Masterpiece have significantly gone up and that's the thing. I look at that as well. That is way crazy to me.
I think that's crazy too, and. The newest Masterpiece Optimus Prime also in stock at Big Bad, $449.
Yep, and that's the normal price. That's what it was when it first came out. So actually, that's good that it's still that. But I don't have one because of that, and I could buy one, but I don't feel like it's worth it. And that's what it comes down to, worth. If somebody wants it, somebody feels like it's worth it, I guess they win. It's on you. Worth is somewhat subjective, but I just can't see it. That's why I don't have a Hound. I don't have a Optimus, the newer one.
And that
had the old one that they put out, but Sunstreaker was like 130. I don't have a Sunstreaker. I need a Sunstreaker too. I was looking at it the other day, but I still can't pull the trigger because I'm just looking and they're the same cars. Those cars, when they first came out, those Masterpiece cars were $69.
$69. Yep.
Right. 60.
I remember 60, looking.
65, 69, around that. The most you would pay for Masterpiece car was $75 maybe. Now that was a few years ago, so I can understand that too.
And here's the problem that if you can't find a Masterpiece Optimus Prime, right? So a new guy coming in might be like, man, Optimus is the leader of the Autobots. So anybody new is going to want a Prime, an Optimus Prime.
Yes.
So they might be more apt to spend that money to get their Optimus. The guys that have been in it for a while, probably they could already have 2 or 3 Optimus that could be an older mash. I remember seeing Optimus Prime Masterpiece in a Toys R Us for $149.99. And the Toys R Us window box, I think he was, or $150-ish.
Yeah.
But now going from $150 to $449, that's a big ass jump.
Yeah. And that was probably MP10, which was their second Prime they came out with in the Masterpiece line, which is still a great figure.
It's nice. It was nice.
Yeah. If you have that, the new one is better. It's probably the best.
Life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.